So in this video, we're gonna do a vlog tour of Turtle Rock, which is a neighborhood in Irvine, California.
So stay tuned. Hey everybody, I'm Sean Dezahd.
And I'm Courtney Dezahd, and we're with Keller Williams Realty.
Right here in Orange County, California. And if this is your first time in the channel and you want to know everything about working, eating, sleeping, living, and playing in Orange County, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the little bell so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Now, we get so many calls from people either looking to buy or sell a home in Orange County, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about either moving to, moving within, or moving from Orange County, either give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email.
Or you can contact us via WhatsApp. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back.
So what you're seeing behind us, we're not in Mammoth. We're actually in...
He's being facetious.
I know, so basically this is really cool. So we're actually in Turtle Rock, which is in Irvine, California. It's a sub community within Irvine. Really super cute community. People really love it because Irvine's great, but sometimes people kind of get, a little bit, I don't know.
It can be a little crowded.
And the topography is really flat, and so houses can be really packed in. And what's cool about Turtle Rock is that it's hilly. It's actually got some variance in the topography where houses aren't as packed into each other, and there's tons of trails and trees, brooks right here actually. So it's really cool because it doesn't feel like Irvine, I would say, at all.
Yeah, it's much more peaceful, I would say. Yeah, it doesn't have that like hustle and bustle of Irvine because Irvine's actually a big city. So
yeah, and what's great too is that it's not like it's way out in the boondocks either. Like Turtle Rock is literally borders UC Irvine, so you're right there. So as far as I would say, let's go on a walk, I guess, so you can kind of get a little bit more view of this park. So this is actually Turtle Rock Community Park. So you have, of course, playgrounds. You just have lots of lush trees. You have a little brook behind us. You have trails. Tons of different stuff to do here. And so Turtle Rock itself is basically is straddled between the 405 and 73 freeways. And as far as I would say general border of Turtle Rock, it's it's basically Culver Drive, let's see, University Drive, not quite the 405. It's a little bit not as far as the 405, and Shady Canyon. So that's more or less the borders of Turtle Rock itself. And as far as price point is concerned, Turtle Rock is close to about, as far as the median sales price is about 1.6 million, whereas Irvine is not quite 1.1 million. I think it's 1,065,000. And whereas Orange County in general, I think is about 935,000. So Turtle Rock is definitely not a cheap community.
But there are condos here, right?
Yes, so you actually do get a variance. So you do have, townhomes that basically can range, I would say, $750,000 to $1 million, $750,000 to $1 million, and that gets you about, I'd say about 1,100 square feet to about 1,800 square feet. And then of course you have houses that, like the bulk majority of properties that sell in Turtle Rock, I would say, are between that $1 to $2 million price point. And in that, what you get is about, I would say, anything from about 1,500 to 2,500 square feet. A mixture of attached and detached homes. Actually, a lot of Turtle Rock actually has almost like a duplex kind of style. So you only have like one attached wall, but it is attached. But then you also do have detached properties as well.
Yeah, he actually has two uncles that live in those duplexes. So.
Yeah, and it's not like, it's only like 1,000 square feet. These are actually 3,000 square foot homes, so it's not.
You wouldn't even know, like when you go in them, you wouldn't know that it was attached to another home because.
Yeah, it's got like 3-car garages, 3,000 square feet, but it has one attached wall with a neighbor. But, and again, they have like nice views and all that stuff. So what Turtle Rock does have, because of the hilliness of it, is that it has views actually. A lot of Irvine, you're not getting any view at all. And with Turtle Rock, you actually get a lot. You actually have, like some of these houses that, sell for close to $4 million. Like, there's like several homes that actually, I would say, sell between, let's say 3 million to 3.8 million. And they have, obviously, the square footage ranges from about 3,000 square feet to almost 7,000 square feet. And you have these panoramic,
beautiful views.
Yeah, panoramic city, mountain, hilly views as far as that goes.
Yeah, for sure.
So now we just literally next door to like Turtle Rock Community Park, basically what you have here is Sierra Ridge. Now this is one of many housing, divisions or communities in the Turtle Rock area. And Summit Ridge is what's cool about it is that
you want to walk? So
yeah, sure. Let's take a quick look at the neighborhood here. So
or
basically,
you can see, maybe just show some of the houses.
Yeah.
Behind.
So basically, as far as some of the houses back here, so you have houses, I would say, range in general between about 2,500 to 3,500 square feet, give or take. And they range in price right about that, like high 1 millions, low 2 millions is in general what they're going for. Mm-hmm. And they're built in the 70s. And, it's, again, just a nice community right next to that, right next to Turtle Rock Community Park.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, there's a pool behind us.
Oh, yeah.
Too,
And there's a pool. So. Let's take a look at that.
It looks like a lot of times, I would say most places in California in the winter, they don't heat the pool, so nobody goes in there.
Yeah, and again, there are leaves on the ground, so
yeah.
It is fall. So
it's winter.
Yes,
so.
It's frigid. It's a frigid 70 degrees right now.
I was noting to myself that it was a tad chilly.
Now I will say, speaking of weather, another nice thing about Turtle Rock, because what you have in Irvine is it's a pretty big city, right, as far as land mass is concerned. And depending on how far east you go, it can actually get pretty warm. Like we used to live in Northwood, and it would you could definitely feel the heat in the summer. With electric bills not being particularly low, running that air conditioning. But for instance, what I love about Turtle Rock is that because you're actually south or west of the 405 freeway, it's really, the weather is nice. And plus you have all this, just lush greenery and all this natural shade anyway with all the trees. And it never, again, I mean, not to say never, but if it's much, the weather is really, really nice here.
Yeah, and then behind us, as we say in all of Orange County, here you have a little park.
Yes.
Because that's what Irvine is just park after park after park. So if you lived in this particular neighborhood, you could just go send your kids to the park.
Yeah, why do they go to the park that's like 5 steps away when you go to this park right here? So it's, it's nice and convenient from that perspective.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so right now what we're doing is we're kind of heading towards University High School and UC Irvine. So University High School is within the borders of Turtle Rock, whereas UC Irvine is literally across the street. It's across Culver. And what you have here is what illustrates one of Irvine's main big points of, attraction for people is that it is, like, bar none, one of the best, areas in the world for education. So one, you have University High School, which is indicative of Irvine Unified School District, one of the best public schools in the nation, really. I mean, it's just really, really good. And then on top of that, UC Irvine, which is a top tier school. I think it's ranked, last that we saw, like 35th, I think, in the country as far as that goes. And actually, even within the borders, you actually have Concordia University, which is more of a religious school, I guess. And so a lot of people like to go there as well. So you have a ton of different options. But we're actually going to show you like University High School and UC Irvine. So I know you're going to find this hard to believe, but there's yet another playground and park in Turtle Rock. Yeah, it's shocking, really. I mean, I know that Turtle Rock doesn't have hardly any, as in one in every 100 feet, basically. But
and then behind us is
so that back there, that parking lot, that's University High School. So this is perennially ranked nationally as far as one of the best high schools in the country. And I would say Irvine's crown jewel as far as high schools are concerned.
Yeah, I would say a lot of people who live in Turtle Rock, they live there because they want to go to University High School. You have 2 cousins that went there, right?
I do, yes. Yeah, and they got good educations too. So just a really great school. I mean, fantastic. It's like ranked A+, obviously, on niche.com and any other website you could think of. I mean, it's really, really good. And again, all of Irvine's got really good schools, but this University High School happens to be, I think, the best one, right? Really.
Yeah, it's a crown jewel for sure.
Yeah. So to give you, again, as far as proximity goes, Culver is basically the edge of Turtle Rock here, and UC Irvine is literally right across the street. So UC Irvine's there, and UC Irvine's a pretty decent sized campus. And as the name indicates, it doesn't stand for University of California, Irvine. It's, well, actually what it stands for is under construction indefinitely. Because even when we went there, it's actually amazing how much it has grown between even the time that we attended UC Irvine.
Although we went there a long time ago.
We just graduated last year. But yeah, so.
Yeah, it's actually kind of amazing to me how long ago it was. So
I still feel like a college kid, though.
Sometimes.
To my detriment.
And even though Turtle Rock is really, it's kind of a residential bubble, as Sean would say, there is so much shopping just right outside. I mean, just right here, there's tons of,
Restaurants.
We're driving to a more centrally located shopping center, but there's just so many restaurants, grocery stores. I mean, long ago when I was a college student, I used to live just right down the street, and there was just, I could ride my bike to, go to the grocery store, just do anything. So shopping is really right at your fingertips when you live in Turtle Rock.
Okay, so here we're actually at University Center, and this is probably like half a mile away from Turtle Rock. So this is one of the main shopping hubs. Again, immediately close by. Again, there's so much shopping around Turtle Rock, but this is just one of them. And what's nice is that you have a post office here, you have a Target here, you have a Regal Cinema here, Trader Joe's, Starbucks,
Pete's Coffee,
In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Okay, so In-N-Out. Okay, so I must tell you, this particular In-N-Out made so much money from UC Irvine students because
continues to make.
Yes, and one of the main dormitories, Mesa.
Well, this is back, decades ago, so we don't know what the main dormitories are now.
Yeah, but that one, what was nice about it was, what was crazy about it was, I swear, like In-N-Out would be pumping the smell all throughout Mesa Court.
Yeah.
And you just be like, I'm in the mood for In-N-Out. So, and that's where we went many a time.
Yeah, back when you could eat a hamburger and lose 20 pounds.
Yes.
But,
and now I sniff that burger and I'll gain 5, so that's great.
Sinbad joke, obviously.
Now I know what you're thinking. You're going, well, but where are the parks? Because Irvine doesn't seem to have enough of them.
Yes.
So we thought, you know what?
Let's end the video
with yet another park, and this is one of the huge. So this is about 100 acres, give or take.
It's Mason Regional Park.
Yes, and it is a nice large park. Mm-hmm. It's got
great
lakes.
For birthday parties.
Yes, and festivities.
Yeah, his cousins have had birthday parties here. As you can see, Sean has a lot of family that lives in Irvine.
Exactly. So you have lakes, you have playgrounds, you have like running trails, sidewalks. Really nice park. And in the immortal words of Christopher Walken, I've got a fever, and the only prescription are more parks.
More parks.
Yes. Just to summarize, the benefits of Turtle Rock. One, it is more or less a residential bubble. It's pretty much all residential, right? So you have schools, parks, homes. In the homes, basically, you have condos, townhomes, attached houses, and detached houses, and like estate type homes. Properties are close to 7,000 square feet. So you kind of have a nice variety there. And the price ranges, I would say, anywhere from about like 700s to about 4 million, give or take. But what's nice about that about Turtle Rock is that because it's so centrally located, it really isn't that far away from everything. So all the shopping, dining, like retail stuff, really close by, just right on the border of Turtle Rock. You have plenty of options. But then just down this, just a couple miles down, you're hitting, Newport Beach and Irvine Spectrum. They're both big employment hubs that are in Orange County, and they're really close by Turtle Rock.
So that's it. That's our video about Turtle Rock in Irvine, California.
So if you really want to actually either want to see that property or at least want to check out that place that you might really want to move into, make sure that either give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email.
Or you can contact us via WhatsApp. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back.